Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, as well as the service chiefs, were at a meeting that took place late last night around 10 o'clock. This was the last in a series of meetings that took place yesterday as India weighed its response to the most grave escalation at the line of actual control, which is the de facto border with China, which saw 20 Indian soldiers dying for the country. Now, news agency ANI is now also reporting that 4 Indian soldiers are critical, and they have also reported, quoting sources, that based on intercepts, 43 Chinese soldiers were killed or seriously injured. The Indian Army statement has not referred to this. All right. We are being joined at this point by my colleague Sunil Prabhu and Nazir Masoodi. Sunil, to you first. What more do we know about that late night high-level meeting that took place, and indeed the latest on this situation?
Well, it was an informal meeting. It wasn't a formal CCS. So that is an important clarity. But definitely the Prime Minister taking stock of the situation with his other cabinet colleagues, listening to the Army Chief. A full, as you rightly said, the situation is grave. I would say grim and extremely serious. And in that, all options were being discussed, all avenues of what can be done, politically, diplomatically, militarily, as well as, various other options that the Indian government is really trying to see in terms of how to tackle the situation. So based on that, there has been a complete discussion, as you pointed out. There was a series of meetings with the Defence Minister yesterday, twice. The External Affairs, after those meetings, went and met with the Prime Minister. Then we saw the MEA come out, not exactly with a statement, but answer to queries from the media on the situation, where they have talked about 2 aspects: that they will stand by the territorial integrity of India, that there was a unilateral decision, and also talking about de-escalating the situation, and that definitely the situation should not have taken place. So in that sense, after that, those statements, the Prime Minister then taking stock of the situation with his cabinet colleagues and the Army Chief to get a first hand about what exactly happened in the Galwan region.
Take my PM high-level meeting.
And it's in that context that this entire situation, Ankita, unfolded. So we'll wait and watch. The Prime Minister, we are told, is extremely upset with what has happened and the developments, is taking stock of the situation. He has a series of meetings today with the chief ministers in the light of the corona, which had been pre-scheduled. But definitely some kind of statement is expected. And that's something that India will now gauge very carefully, looking at various options, because they definitely, this is, as you said, and I repeat this again, not only grave but grim. We have lost a lot of soldiers. Many are critically injured. The situation is still volatile, still tense on the...
Right.